Hello friends, first of all a very happy International Yoga Day to all of you. Today as a yoga teacher I would like to share something that is valuable for me and that is very valuable for people who take yoga as a practice in their life. The very first question I encounter as a yoga teacher is how can I take care of my stomach? How can I keep my stomach flat? How can I reduce my belly fat? Well, this is something what you see. Yoga has certain practices that address the very root of this problem. So I'll be referring to three practices: Uddiyana, the abdominal lock; Agnisaar, the second practice; and the third is Nauli. Now these three steps are gradual progression. So do not expect yourself to be very proficient in the very first moment of your encounter with these practices. Now I can give you a demo as a pro practitioner and walk away, and then you will clap, and then you will forget whatever you have seen, and then you will keep on asking the same question: what I can do for my stomach to be very flat and healthy. So the very fact that I'm giving you instructions along with this video is itself telling you that you need to practice it. And once you're comfortable with these three practices, you will find gradually increase in your overall energy levels. You will find your glandular secretions, your pancreatic secretions, your digestion is very much on track. And yes, of course, it is also helping you to keep your stomach in limits, right? So some of you must have practiced it with me. For you people, it is more as a record. You can keep it with you and refer to this video again and again in case you have any doubt. For the people who have not practiced it with me, well, this is very new for you. But yes, I will be teaching, or I will be telling you, I will be conveying my message in a way that it is very much comfortable for beginners as well. Right? So we'll be referring to three practices. Out of three practices, first, Uddiyana, abdominal lock. For this practice to be understood, you need to consider certain movements, certain body activities that take place along with our breathing. So the very first practice that I'm referring to is the movement of your stomach and the movement of your jugular notch, the soft part above your collarbones. So all what you need to do now is observe the movement of your breathing and this part. As you inhale, this part goes in. As you exhale, this part comes to its natural position. Now along with this, your stomach also has certain movement. Right? So we'll be making use of this movement, and we'll be trying to practice this movement without inhaling or exhaling. So this is here how you will practice it. All what you need to do is first inhale, then exhale. The moment you hold your breath, try to pull this soft part up. Whenever you have an urge to breathe in, release the practice first and then breathe in. Right? So once again, see, exhale, hold your breath, retain your breath, do not inhale, do not exhale. And as you exhale and hold the breath, just try to lift this part up. The moment you lift this part up, you will lift your stomach muscles up towards your diaphragm. So this is called abdominal lock, Uddiyana. The next practice that I'm referring to is Agnisaar. In next practice, all what you need to do is breathe in, then breathe out. The moment you breathe out, hold your breath and make your stomach hard. And as you make your stomach hard, push your stomach out, pull the stomach in. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, out, in, out, in. Remember, whether you push or whether you pull, your stomach has to remain hard. So this is how it goes. Whenever you need to inhale, first inhale, then stop the practice. First stop the practice, then inhale. So once you finish first round, make sure that you practice at least 3 or 4 rounds or 5 rounds. Each round as many strokes as you can. Traditionally in Gheranda Samhita, it is said that you should practice about 100 strokes in a minute or in one breath, but it is too much if you're a beginner to expect from yourself. So what you need to do is just practice as much as you can. Exhale, hold your breath, make your stomach hard, start the movement. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Count how many times you can move your belly. You can once again see the practice. Right. So Nauli is the third practice that I will be referring to. Now this is the combination of first practice and the second practice. So first was abdominal lock. Second practice is to make your stomach hard, push and pull your stomach. So as you combine these two practices, the third practice called Nauli comes something like this. As you combine these two practices, the stomach muscles, rectus abdominis, or your six packs, come together to form a pipe kind of structure that is called Nauli. So all what you need to do is try to combine these two practices, and once you reach to the third practice, there is still more progression. So that is something which you will get later on. Once you practice it comfortably, once you're comfortable enough, you can move that Nauli, you can rotate that Nauli. So this comes with a little practice though, and you can make it faster, you can make it slower. But that is not the concern. Concern is you need to begin, you need to continue with the practices that you have learned, and make sure that if you're practicing it, your stomach is empty. You're not having anything in your stomach, as in you should practice it once in the morning you get fresh, right? Do not practice it after the breakfast. You may have a cup of tea, but it will give you certain sounds. That is fine, that is not a problem. But make sure that you don't have anything heavy, or you don't have food and then practice it, right? So the best time to practice it is immediately after you get fresh, early in the morning, right? So try and practice these three things. If you have any questions, any query, happy to answer it, right? Thank you. Have a nice practice.